Hey guys, today is a squat focus workout, and before we get started, Jen is going to run me through the warm-up.
Okay, so for the warm-up, we're going to do a bear crawl down. Very nice. On the way back, we're going to do a Superman lunge. We're going to go long lunge. We're going to drop that same elbow as the foot is in front, and then we're going to rotate into the knee. We're going to crawl forward, alternating legs. Good. Our third exercise is going to be the Cossack Squat with a hinge. So lunging over one leg, then back, then we're going to come up and hinge over. Perfect. Get into those hamstrings. See if you can get deeper every step. Keep breathing. On the way back, we're going to plant that heel. Toes are going to go up to the ceiling. We're going to drop that butt back. Nice, right arms, good. Good. Our final one is going to be a duck lunge. So in that squat position, we're going to move forward, getting into those hips. Okay, we're gonna grab some space. We're gonna do 10 loaded beats with a lunge. We're gonna go into looking at it as a stretch. So elongate that hold. Good, nice. Alternate legs. Strong core. Big breath. Okay, we're gonna finish this warm up with 27 squats. We got 3 different foot positions. So we're gonna go straight forward. Feet are gonna come out. Feet are gonna come in, but on the feet coming in, we're gonna focus on driving those knees out still, so we don't let those ankles cave in. We're gonna keep our feet on the ground, firm contact. Work through all the ranges. Good. You're gonna go wide, sumo. And narrow. Good. We're gonna do all those nice positions by stagger stand, both right foot forward and left foot forward.
Alright guys, so for the first part of this workout, what we're going to do is 5 sets of 5 squats. Now this is only if you have weight. So if you have a kettlebell at home, we're going to be doing goblet squats. If you have something like laundry detergent, something heavy that you can hold in that front rack position or in that goblet position, use that as well. Otherwise, I will show you a modification if you're just gonna use your body weight. So starting with that goblet squat, what we're gonna do is we're gonna add a tempo here and a pause at the bottom. So we really wanna focus on good positions here because when we're doing this little of reps, we really wanna focus on getting good core engagement, right? Getting those lats squeezed when we're in this goblet position. We're gripping our feet to the ground here, leading with those hips. We're gonna pause for 2 seconds at the bottom. Again, this is if you're adding weight, okay? And then fully extending those hips at the top. Make sure you guys are prioritizing your breathing, so big breath in. 2-second hold at the bottom here, breathing out at the top. All right, if you've got laundry detergent, this is what it's gonna look like. Right? Good strong position here, big breath in, driving those knees out, okay? Again, if you are just using your body weight, we wanna focus on those good positions still, so getting that core engaged. We're gonna pause for 5 seconds at the bottom of this squat. So let's count a 3-second tempo down. 1, 2, 3, and then we're gonna hold for 5 seconds. You can breathe in this position at the bottom. If you want to hold that breath in, you can do that as well. That helps you keep a good strong core. fully extending your hips. If you're doing body weight, instead of doing 5, we're gonna do 10 reps, okay? So we're gonna do 5 sets of 10 body weight, 5 sets of 5 goblet squat. Part 2 of this workout, what we're gonna do is 4 rounds of 20 reverse lunges, 15 V-ups, 10 thrusters, and overhead carry. So I will explain to you modifications if you don't have weight or things like that. So first things first, for the reverse lunges, if you have dumbbells, obviously we want to use those first. So we're just gonna step that foot back, making sure that knee is tracking in line with that toe. We're stepping back far enough so that that toe is not going over, or I'm sorry, that knee is not going over that toe, okay? If you don't have dumbbells, if you want, what we can do is just go body weight, add a more balanced component here, and drive that knee up behind you. Or drive that knee up in front of you. So we'll go 10 on one side, 10 on the other. From there, what we're gonna do is go into 15 V-up sit-ups. So we're gonna sit on the floor here. There are different ways that you can modify this. You can start by placing your hands behind you, feet elevated up off the ground, pulling that knee in, extending those legs. We're breathing out at the top of that movement. Big breath in, okay? If you want, if that's too easy, you can lay all the way back here. Those are gonna be a lot harder. Next movement, what we're gonna do is go into 10 dumbbell thrusters. Again, if you have dumbbells, we obviously wanna use those. Dumbbells are on those shoulders. We're going into a good squat here, driving those hips forward, extending that weight overhead. Okay? If you don't have dumbbells, what we're gonna have you do instead is squat jumps. So we wanna go into a good squat here, right? Jumping up, we want to land with soft feet, so we don't want to come crashing down on our feet here and on our knees. Absorbing that weight, going right back down into the next squat, okay? All right, and then the last movement, what we're going to do is an overhead carry. So you can take that dumbbell if you've got it. We're going to go a nice strong overhead position, keeping that rib cage tucked in. Pick a hallway or a distance in your house. We're going to walk down. Okay, switch hands, go overhead. We've got some cleaning supplies here, so if you don't have dumbbells but you do want to use some weight, what you can do is grab the handle of some Clorox, make sure it's nice and shut so you don't make a mess, but again, we can still work that overhead position and add some weight by getting creative and using some things around our house. Otherwise, if you don't have any weight and you want to go bear crawl, we can do that instead of the overhead. So kind of like what we did in the warm-up. Same thing, we're just crawling across the floor. Keeping those hips low to the ground. Okay? You can go backwards on the way back. Whew. All right, guys, 4 rounds of that. That is part 2. All right, guys, and then the final piece of this workout, what we're gonna do is 3 sets of a 200-meter row. Now, we understand that not everybody has a rower, but if you do, hop on your rower. We're gonna go 200 meters, and then however long it took you to get that 200 meters, that's how long you're going to rest. So you're gonna do that 3 times. If you have a bike, you can also do that instead. You could go 45 seconds and then take 45 seconds rest. Otherwise, what we'll have you guys do is go outside. So we'll have you guys sprint down your block for 20 seconds and then 20 seconds rest. So you'll walk back, sprint 20 seconds, 3 times. If you guys don't want to go outside and sprint, what you can do instead is 20 seconds of ice skaters, 20 seconds of rest 3 times. So ice skaters, essentially, we're jumping to the side here, bringing that back foot, right? Pushing off with that outside leg. Keeping that core engaged and alternating there for 20 seconds. All right, have fun with this workout, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you in the next workout.